Hello, darling, my old friend. I'm here to read for you again. Hello. Singing by popular demand. Thank you. Welcome or welcome back. Cellulite and Love Tarot, or Hillary for short. Let's see what's going on. It's What's Good Wednesday. I'm recording this on Monday, but I'm excited to get into it to see what good things are coming in for you. I'm going to start off with the Sacred Symbols Oracle to get the energetic stuff going on for you. What's shifting around you, what's going on in your energy, and then we'll get into tarot for the goodness that you can expect to shift because of all of this energy in and around you. Okay, I'm going to clear for you and clearing for me. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. Ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to flow through me for the betterment of my darling, for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit, and thank you for being here. I tried something with my lipstick. This is just a brief thing. I tried something with my lipstick and it was blending two colors and it feels absolutely atrocious texturally on my face. And I don't know if I'm going to end up having lipstick on my teeth, but if I do, just roll with it. Okay, just roll with it. Who cares about lipstick on the teeth? Let's get into it. Spirit, tell me about my darling and the energy going on in their life right now, so that we can get into where this is shifting goodness into their conscious awareness. What's going on? Ooh. Focus. As someone with ADHD, I am offended. Just kidding. Number 24. I'm getting Sagittarius energy because, you know, the bow and arrow. Focus. Knowledge. 34. You could be trying to go back to school or trying to learn something, trying to focus on gaining some understanding or knowledge about something. It could literally just be school or like a learning. I just heard shamanism, meditation, meditate, 40. And then the full moon, 29. And healer. Okay, yeah, some of you boundaries here. Some of you might be looking into shamanism or more spiritual healing work, trying to get like some actual taking courses, learning from someone, you know, actually trying to acquire more historical knowledge, something like that, about a spiritual practice here, okay? If it's not spiritual, then it's just like you are really trying to get in the zone, auto zone. I'm sorry, I apologize. Okay. Some of you are silly. Some of you are silly, and that's okay. Full circle. We're going full circle here. Some of you heal through humor, okay? With healer there and boundaries. You know, I feel like right now you're just really trying to get a grip on what is yours to handle and what is not yours to handle, okay? It could be dealing with other energies. You might be getting distracted, and this is why you're really like hunkering down. While you're really bunkering down on, like, I've got to be clear with what is my responsibility and what is not, because I've got to stay focused on things that I'm trying to learn, on things that my soul is trying to learn, on my own growth, right? I've got to get in touch with me. I got to get in touch with myself, right? This could have been something that really sparked up that could have reared its ugly head around the full moon in Capricorn, and I think we're having another one of those here soon. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but it's something that's taking some courage here. It takes some courage to expand and place boundaries here. It feels good. It feels good. You feel silly. You feel lighthearted, but you feel also like I'm also just kind of making light of it so that I don't cry, you know? That's come up a couple times in my readings. We gotta laugh so we don't cry, right? There's a lot going on. Okay, let's get into it. Spirit, tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Spirit, we're going to get a Celtic cross. Tell me about what my darling is bringing or energetically shifting into their life right now. What goodness is happening around them? Why are they focusing on what they're learning and getting really calm and quiet? What are they closing out? How are they placing boundaries? What's healing around them? Tell me about this goodness that's shifting in their life. Please and thank you. The Magician. Bum, 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 bum. You gotta focus, because if you say the wrong magic words, then, you know, your spell's all kerfuffled and then things don't turn out the way that you want, right? You're like, I'm trying to get control. I'm trying to get control of my life. I know that I have what it takes. I know exactly. See, this is what I mean. Like, some of you may stumble on your own words. Again, as someone with ADHD, I am offended by this focus, okay? It's impossible. It's damn near impossible, honey. So, the Magician, you're just like, I know that I have what it takes to create whatever I want in my life, to do whatever I want, to succeed in whatever I want. I know that if I'm aligned, you know, mind, body, soul, what is this? Emotionally, spiritually, knowledge, you know, knowledge-based, and then practically, then I can do whatever I want, right? I can create whatever I want. I want to feel empowered. I want to feel focused. But yeah, the Magician does require boundaries so that he can create a sacred space to work his magic, okay? Yeah, that makes sense. What's the blockage to this? I mean, like, what's the blockage to this? Two of Wands, your focus. Your focus, I get distracted. I'm always coming up with new ideas. Oh, what about that? What about this over here? Oh, what if that's better? I'm always coming up with new ideas, right? And then I get, like, I start 1,000 projects, and then I don't finish any of them. Oh, I feel you. I do. I feel you. Yeah. Or if you're the kind of flavor of ADHD that I am, right? You start projects and then get distracted by other things along the way as you're doing the one project, so then you stop and you try to do these other things, like, in the same path. Like, yeah. Or do any of you, like, avoid what you're supposed to do by doing, like, it's productive procrastination? You avoid what you need to do that would just take you no time at all, and you get distracted by 1,000 other meaningless things, but you're like, hey, I was doing something. I was doing something, okay? I was busy. I want to create exactly what I want, but I'm also distracted because there's 1,000 other things I could do. Okay. What happened in the past to affect this situation? God. Oh, I relate to this. Temperance. I feel like you had, like, a mellow moment where, like, things were calm and that felt boring. Sagittarius energy. Ding, ding, ding. Sagittarius and Aries out here. Okay, yeah, I feel like you got bored with something. You're like, you know what? Things feel a little too easy. Let's spice it up. Let's spice it up. What can I do differently? Like, I'm feeling comfortable here, and when I feel comfortable, then I'm stuck in my own thoughts, okay? We don't like that for too long, right? This is also, like, healing. Divine healing, but I feel like you just had a real moment of peace, and I feel like that was empowering for you, actually. It's not that just that you were bored and that you don't want to think about your thoughts. It's like, okay, maybe I've processed some things that were keeping me busy before, and now there's some downtime, and now I can actually be creative with the Magician and Two of Wands. Now I can be inspired and creative and get ideas and actually work on these things, and I don't feel like I'm flooded. Like, I'm not absolutely flooded here. I like it. Okay. What does darling expect from this Magician energy they're in for their goodness? What's going on? What do they expect? Seven of Wands? No, Seven of Pentacles. Lately I've noticed as I'm, like, editing my videos and playing back stuff, I'm saying the wrong element occasionally, and I apologize for that. It's my ADHD brain. I don't know why it does that, and I don't even catch it till later. Sometimes channeling, it's just like, you know, the lights are on, but, like, I'm really over there, you know, type energy, so that can be it too. But anyway, Seven of Pentacles for what you expect. You kind of expect to have to take your time with things. You're like, I know that I really need to be invested in this. I need to maintain focus. I need to be consistent. I need to be dedicated even when it's hard. I understand this. I know. I know, and that's maybe why I kind of get distracted about things. Like, but at the same time, it's like you're kind of looking forward to needing to be more and intentionally applied in a focus area, right? You're really kind of looking forward to that. It's like bittersweet. One, because it feels like a challenge to maintain focus, and the second part is just like, but I want to actually see something all the way through. I want to prove to myself that I can see something from A to Z all the way through. I love it. Okay, what does Darling not expect from this situation? The moon. We got the full moon there, Pisces energy. Got a lot of major arcanas out here, y'all. And the 4 Wands, and the star is peeking out there too. Can you clarify that? Because that was a little confusing of a message for me. Not expecting. I mean, the moon is all about like things that you can't see, things that you're not aware of, right? Subconscious energy, deep feelings about stuff, right? Something being revealed, something that needs to be revealed. And I feel like 4 torches here would light the night here, especially with star. You know, like, what do you see? What's the one thing you can see at night? The moon and the stars. Oh, this just got super spiritual. Okay, so if you are, I'm just gonna say this, if it resonates for you, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't, okay? But I feel like what you don't expect is that you're sort of getting in spiritual contact with your emotional, like your spiritual family beyond the stars, okay? Like, you might really resonate as being a starseed. That's amazing. I haven't really looked much into that. I don't know much about that. So I can't really speak on that, you know, as far as educating. But I just feel like the energy here is like you're sort of being communicated with and influenced subconsciously by your, you know, otherworldly ancestors. Okay, it could be from past lives, it could be future self, it could just be like, yeah, if you feel like you align with a certain like star family, then maybe you're like really astral traveling to that. That's okay. That's not for everyone. That's not for everyone. Let's get back down to earth here, okay, for the other people here. It could just be that you're sort of realizing that there is something that you maybe have had a difficult time feeling attached to, feeling stable in, and that's healing. Like you're healing some sort of unstable family system, some sort of desire that then brings you back to wholeness within yourself. I'll be honest, so it really feels like it was more the first thing, but I will get another card for the moon just to triply clarify. Okay, it's 3:13 on the clock. Go look up that angel number. Okay, can you clarify that moon? 3 of Wands. Again, I feel like this is someone who's reaching out for their star family, who's looking beyond the horizon, looking past Earth here, looking into the horizon. And so I just feel like you have been really maybe trying to learn about, like I said, your beyond the stars family. And I feel like you've been reaching out and you've been really welcoming spirit guidance in that sense, and you're really happy about it. And I feel like what you don't expect is that you're going to be getting a lot of answers, a lot of clarity. There's going to be a lot of alignment in that area that is revealed to you. Yeah, quickly. The Chariot, Cancer energy. What's coming up? What's coming up that Darling needs to be aware of? What's a circumstance, a good circumstance coming up for Darling because of this situation? Oh my gosh, that was a disaster zone. Okay, King of Swords, 10 of Cups, the Fool, Death, the Hierophant. That was literally exactly what I was saying. I need to stop second guessing my intuition and my channeling when these things happen, because maybe it's because I just feel like I'm not qualified. Because, like I said, I don't know anything. I like literally, I've heard the term starseed, and I think I've heard of like Palladian, and I don't know. There's other ones. Lemurian? Maybe, is that one? Let me know. I don't know. So here we go. I'm just channeling, which is how you know that what's coming out is true, because whatever is confirming for you that this is true, I don't know shit about it. Okay? But here's the knowledge. the knowledge seeking, the focus, okay? Getting very clear. And I feel like this is communication with loved ones. 10 of Cups, okay? This is a new beginning with your ancestors. Fool, the Death card. I feel like it's passed on loved ones from other lives, from other soul, other soul incarnations. That is in direct communication with your source to the divine and your soul family. Like a new way of learning something, a new way of understanding. And it's because of this star family that you're connecting with. This is not for everyone, and I know that. Ace of Pentacles, it's a golden opportunity though, a new pathway into the Garden of Eden, the heavens, opening up here. So yeah, you're getting communication, you're getting knowledge, you're gaining knowledge about these things. You might be tapping into, like, if it's not like star family, then it could be the Akashic records. Again, shamanism. There's something here that you're mastering, right? Going from beginner to master. Like, because it feels like in another lifetime, you were already like the guru of this practice that you're really interested in. And so I feel like that's why it really comes naturally. You just step into this place of like belonging, right? Through this situation. This is super amazing though, okay? 3 major arcana there with the 10 of Cups. Complete empowerment. It's like you finally know who you are. Like you feel like, I know who I am. I know who I am. Oh my gosh. Okay. How does darling feel about the situation? I'm going to shift everything real quick, okay? Because this is a little, we're getting crowded to the edge of my table, and I don't know why I decided to sit so far over here, but I did. Okay. I heard a phrase, and it was funny. It was like, I finally know what's wrong with me. What did it say? In my left brain, there's nothing right, and in my right brain, there's nothing left. I feel like that's what this energy is right now. You're just like, you know what? Whatever I believe I know right now, I don't know anything, and I need to learn something else. Okay? Yeah, I need to learn something else. Okay. How does darling feel about this situation that they are going through, this goodness coming in? I'm super excited for you. I hope that this is your story. Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this is rewriting everything that you knew to be true about yourself, tangibly. Okay? Maybe this is like a stark material contrast to what you were raised in or around. Maybe spirituality is not something that you were really, maybe you weren't around a lot of spiritual people, but I feel like you're going from dropping material, I just heard placeholders. It's almost like we've got this way that we work through the matrix, right? And we have for a while, where it's like, okay, I'm this person in the game of life, and it's just like you're kind of dropping like, hey, I don't have to be that person. Like, I'm actually somebody completely different. Now, what would it look like in this game of life to navigate from something that aligns with my soul, and not just because I'm supposed to show up or look this way or blend in some way? Like, I feel like you're breaking the matrix, you're breaking the mold for yourself. And I feel like it's empowering. Like, I'm not getting disempowerment with the Queen reversed. 7 of Swords, though. I still don't feel disempowerment. I just feel like this is like not what you expected, right? You're just like, everything I thought to be true was not true. And now I'm curious. Page of Cups. Now I'm curious. I'm curious about everything that I believed was true and everything I believed wasn't true, because now I'm seeing things different and things align for me different. And I feel more empowered in a less matrix infused reality. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. I just want you to know this. This is pure. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. Okay, how are others feeling about darling and this situation? 6 of Pentacles neutral. Can you clarify that? What's the 6 of Pentacles neutral for others and how they're feeling about darling's situation here? 6 of Swords. 7 of Cups. Okay, I feel like you're confusing people. Okay, but I don't feel like this is anything new. I feel like this has been your energy all your life. Whether or not you may have actually believed that you really blended in with the other normies in this matrix reality, but I don't think you actually really have. Maybe you never felt like you did, but you felt really pressured to fit in even when you didn't. Maybe that's more it. But I feel like other people around you are just sort of like, you never know what you're gonna get with that one. Some days it's upright, some days it's upside down. Some day, like, you just never know. You just never know. Just let them go do what they're doing. Like, you never know what that one's doing. Okay, who even knows? What are they up to now? I don't even know. I don't know. They always have something up their sleeve. They're always doing something weird. You never know what to expect. Okay. You have a conversation with that one and you're just like, yeah, okay, right. Do you have a lot of, do you have a lot of those people around you? Okay, interesting. Okay, what's Darling's greatest hopes for this situation? The Wheel of Fortune. Was that reversed? Wheel of Fortune reversed. No, I'm being told to do it upright. Okay. Your greatest hopes are that things are really shifting. Like, you kind of jump into an alternate type of reality, right? It's like you become someone completely new. I'm feeling like you make this shift in the Wheel of Fortune happen because you are so, like, majestically tapped in and so empowered. Like, with this, hey, I don't have to follow the rules of the land. Like, yes, you do. Okay, don't go do stupid things. Okay, yes, you do to an extent, but like for your own happiness, for your own belief system, like there's something here about I don't have to do it like the typical cookie cutter way, and that's so empowering for you because, like I said, I don't think you've ever really been cookie cutter, anyways. So just feeling like you've been trying to fit your, fit a square into a circle. Is that a circle into I don't know. So whatever that phrase is that normal people say, trying to fit a... I don't know what the phrase is. Yeah, it makes sense. You're just wanting things to change. You're like, hey, for once, can the odds ever be in my favor, please? Yes? May the odds ever be in your favor. What is Darling's greatest fears about the situation? Two of Swords. That you're gonna lose your mind. Like, I'm getting how this person, like, they're just sitting there in La La Land, kind of meditative with their eyes closed, but they're just kind of like off in their own mental world and they're not really connected to reality around them, right? I know that's kind of an indecision card, but I'm just sort of getting like, you're sitting here in the world and yet you're not part of it. In the world and not of the world, right? And you're like, I kind of want to be both. Like, can I be who I am and still be like a person, or am I just gonna be like the weirdo who's meditating all the time, who doesn't talk to people, who people are like, don't talk to that one. Once you get a conversation going, you won't know how to get out of it. Just feeling unapproachable. So weird. This is not what I usually get for these cards. Okay, what's the outcome here for Darling in this situation? Four of Wands. Connection, family, unity, feeling united, feeling delighted, enlightened, feeling supported, celebrated. Like, I'm getting a homecoming. Like a homecoming. What else here for the outcome? Page of Swords on the bottom. No, go through again. Okay. High Priestess. Knight of Wands. Eight of Cups on the bottom of the world. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So Four of Wands, High Priestess, Knight of Wands for the outcome. Again, homecoming, feeling united with your spiritual family. Okay, and it's so exciting for you. Like, this is an exciting endeavor for you. You feel empowered, you feel capable, you feel like you are on top of the world, like you could slay the dragon. You're no longer waiting for something outside of you to make you feel like you belong. You are conquering that yourself. You are saving your own damsel self. Your own damsel self, okay? That's what you're doing, right? And that brings you closer to your spiritual family. Now, you could be finding people here tangibly that align with that same sort of, like your same spiritual DNA, okay? So maybe you're having a homecoming of spiritual family, right? If it's not just like you and your mind and, you know, astral traveling and that sort of energy, then it's you meeting like-minded people who are like, let me teach you, let me show you, we're so happy that you're here. Like there is just this intuitive spiritual connection here that is just like so enriching, and just it lights that fire in your heart, right? You're just like, finally let's get it started. Okay, at the bottom, 8 of Cups, the world, 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like you're finally leaving behind the world. leaving behind the world that you've been in, you know, where you felt like you didn't fit in, okay? Where, okay, I really don't belong here. I've learned what I need to learn, and so you're moving forward, and now you're stepping into a place where it's like very healing for you with the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Like, it's very healing. You put in the time and effort, and then there's the Queen of Swords coming out, counterpart energy, and it's knowledge. I love the knowledge gaining about the swords. Intellectual, very smart, very, yeah. Boundaries again. Boundaries with others so that you can create the life that you want. Healing from a life that disappointed you, that made you feel left out, like you weren't included, like you didn't belong in some way, and stepping into a place where you fit right in, where your effort actually goes someplace, where you see the rewards of your efforts, right? I love it. Okay. Spirit, how do you want to close this reading off? Moon Witch. Okay. I really like this reading. Okay, True North. Stay true to yourself. Oh my gosh. True North, North Star. We got the star out earlier, or it peeked out, but stay true to yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're finding a place where you can be true to yourself and feel like you belong. I'm so thankful I got to tap into this energy. Oh. Hecate, change is important. Release the past. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. My throat is still sore. Okay, waxing gibbous. It's okay to change the direction. Kali, step into unknown. Do not be afraid. I love it. Okay. I'll leave this here. I hope that this reading resonated for you. I'm super excited for you. I hope that you get into alignment with that soul family. Start getting into, you know, shamanic practices or whatever you're trying to get into, whatever spiritual journey this is, because it feels very spiritual. Get into it and go feel like you belong somewhere, because you belong somewhere. You belong here. You're here on earth for a reason, so you do belong here. But you can find a group of your star family, your soul family here too. You know, again, and whatever spiritual influence this is, like the spiritual ancestor that you're tapping into, I love it. I hope that if that's your story, I hope that you share it. It should just be confirmation for something that you're already kind of like you got your spidey senses tingling about it, okay? Like, this shouldn't be really anything that you're like, I don't know anything about that. If that's what you're saying, or if that's what you think about this reading, then it's not for you, and that's all right. I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, a wonderful week, or a fantastic life. Oh, okay, I'm coming back to reality. Okay. I'm coming back here. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow for Thoughtful Thursday. We're going to see who is thinking about you. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope to see you there. If not, that's okay. All right, I love you so much. Take care, and ta-ta.